quilting store for all the newest fabric, and then I'm coming back for more. Fabric Bash, Fabric Bash, Fabric Bash, Fabric Bash. I'm heading to Fabric Bash, my favorite quilting store, for all the newest fabric, and then I'm coming back for more. Fabric Bash, Fabric Bash, Fabric Bash, Fabric Bash.
Hello, everybody. I'm live. I'm trying to get a second camera set up so I can actually stand up and show the fabric here. So give me just a second while it's going. That's not what I wanted. Okay, hopefully there's no echo. Why is this? All right, maybe I won't be able to do that. That's not a problem. We will play it by ear. So I have a bunch of stuff to talk about. Let me grab my notes here. A ton of fabric. I'm going to be getting up and getting down quite a bit. That's a problem. Hang on. Sorry if you get motion sick. I'm going to try and move my camera here so that I can actually do this. Kathy took some of my camera equipment up to South Dakota, so now I'm kind of scrambling here. So that's okay. Papers are falling. That's all right. Okay. So I hope everybody's doing all right today. But it's a hot one. I don't have AC in my truck, so I'm probably nice and sweaty on my drive over here. Jake and I are out on a long arm delivery. Lots of fun moving stuff from the truck to somebody's house in the official summer heat. So that's great. But I'm here. My name is Mark. This is Fabric Bash. We're doing a live stream, Bash Therapy on all of our new fabrics that we have gotten in, sort of to let people know, just in case you haven't come in to see yet. So, can you stop shaking, camera? I bumped you just a little bit. Okay, we're good. I have a ton of fabric I need to show off. So we're just going to get started. Give me just a second to go grab my cart here. Okay. I got 3 lines of stuff to show off. We're going to start. If you caught yesterday's stream, which was our South Dakota store, what's new there, we are going to start with the Hues by Juicy Juice. They have it up there. We showed it off yesterday, so I'm going to go kind of quick with it. But we've got a bunch of different patterns. This is sort of, man, it is showing up. There we go. I don't know why I'm so yellow. My camera's trying to color correct. I can't turn that off, which is amazing. So it's a lot more red than what it was showing on camera. And then we've got the lime green with that same geometric pattern. And then a purple with that same geometric pattern. Then we've got what looks like paint splatter, or, if me trying to finger paint, because I'm not very good at it. So that's another, lots of color. Who would have thought the Hues line would have a lot of color? Just trying to decide what to grab next here. All right, some more paint splatter looking fabric. This one is purple, but we've also got it in orange. And I think one other color. I kind of have to No, that is the only paint. Nope, I do have one other color. Sorry, I'm getting kind of close to the camera. But also in this sort of black grayish. Then we're going to move on to some more, not quite splatter. Looks like somebody spread paint out with like a knife or a brush. I'm not a painter, but don't they use like sort of knife spatula-y kind of things to mix their paint, right? That one, the blue, we've also got it in like a black on white, sort of grayish one. And then we got some polka dots or paint drips. Polka dots, kind of. I guess they're more paint drips. Not really perfect circles. We've got that one in gray. It's sort of a gray on white. Yellow and with greens and oranges, it looks like. Sort of a greeny. There we go. That's a little bit better. My camera's finally deciding it knows what it's doing. Kind of. Goodness, I need a haircut. And then a blue with some purples and darker colors in there as well. I'm trying to make sure it shows up good on the camera. And then I've got two more. One is a yardage that's pretty unique here with some of its designs, sort of paint, swatches is what the papers that have all the paint colors in them. And then you got your color wheel, some more color squares, and then this sort of like border with all the different colors. I know Kathy was really excited about this one because she was going to use that part to bind. There is a panel, but I forgot about it and didn't grab it. And then this is the same one, right? Yes, this is the same line. Just bold black lines to sort of contrast the bright colors of the rest of the line. So, Juicy Juice, fabric designer. I know Kathy, Jake, he's come into our store before and they met him, had a ton of fun. So yeah, we got some more of his fabric in. Next up, we've got Scarlet Treasure. So this is pretty new. Came in sort of about a couple weeks ago, but we haven't done one of these in a while. Oh no. Oh no, my camera thinks now the whole lighting is red. And now my face is red. What if I do this? Fix, kind of. This is a really cool line. So we've got a bunch of floral, sort of bold reds on white, and then reds on blacks. So it is a very cool line. One of my favorite ones that has come in recently. Come on, camera, you can do it. Stop going orange. I'm running out of spots to put all my fabric, which is awesome because that means we've got a bunch of new stuff in. This one kind of looks like almost a kaleidoscope. This is just such a cool line. I really like it. I really, really think it looks very neat. I'm not going in any particular order, though, so that's maybe a problem. Okay. This, the one I have in my left hand, is a white on white version of this fabric. Kind of reminds me of sort of like an ink drawing. It's probably even called something like ink drawing. Line art floral. Yeah, that would do it. Just a few more of this line. Kind of blasting through it because I've got a whole nother line. We've got some wide backs to talk. I'm out of space over there. Put it back in the cart here. We've got a whole nother line. Some wide backs to talk about, some kits, some events. So I'm trying to make it so that I'm out of here within the hour. Because otherwise, Jake is going to come and beat me up. Oh, there's that line art again on the red. Sort of a scarlet, right? I don't know my colors very well. It's red. Here's the kaleidoscope fabric again, but this time in red. Oh, duh, it is scarlet because it's called Scarlet Treasures. What am I doing? And this is the last sort of yardage-y fabric. And then I have a border as well to sort of match everything else. Very cool line of fabric. I'm very happy we got that one in because I like it. I hope other people like it. Okay, I got to put some of this back so that I can go with more fabric. In the meantime, how am I doing? You can tell me if I stink. I can bear it. I'm surprised Kathy didn't tune in and butt in. Or Greg. Actually, I'm not surprised. I don't think Greg likes the camera, so I'm not surprised he didn't butt in. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to put away so much fabric tonight. That is okay, though. Literally what I get paid to do is touch fabric all day. Can't be the worst job in the world, right? That's just going to have to do it for now. All right, let me go grab this other cart. I am still here. Give me just a second. Okay. Get some of my toys out of here. Some of my other stuff we're going to talk about out of the way. And we are talking about the Ava line next, which is a floral, sort of spring, summery sort of fabric. Lots and lots of florals. I know I'm at least ready for some summertime shenanigans. I'm done with the Nebraska back and forth that we've been having over this last March and April. I know South Dakota had it a little bit worse than we did. They had freezing temperatures last week, and my brother, while I was staying at his house, didn't turn the heat on. So it was 60 degrees in his house while I'm trying to go to bed, which was lots of fun. Thank you, Greg. So yeah, just sort of soft, more tonal, with lots of florals, pinks and greens, and springtime colors. This one's like a stripe that goes along sort of with the color wave. It's pink stripes on a purple background. More flowers. If I knew what they were, I would say, but I am not a botanist. I work at a fabric store. Stop. Why is it getting so orange? My laptop does not know what it's doing. Trying to get it less orange because this is not a very orange fabric. It's like a salmon color. But of course, that's not showing up very well because my camera thinks it's orange in here. Sort of white with some flowers more spread out. And then back to more flowers on white fabric. This one also comes, we have a fat quarter bundle with one of each of the line, if that's something. Excuse me. If that's something that you're looking for, there are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 fat quarters in that bundle. And putting this all back on the cart is not fun. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is we are doing the Riley Blake Our Town block of the month, or at least we have them in the store. So let me kind of get these in order here. Just going to talk about them because the new one will be on the shelves here. Next week is the 1st of June, right? So, I'm going to go in order. January, it was the chapel. February, it was a house that looks like a watering can. It was called Eden Bloom Floral. Yeah, February. All right. March, we have the Quilt Cottage. I'm dropping them now. It's awesome. April is the schoolhouse. May was the post office. And I am not entirely sure what June's is because it's not in the store yet. But that is something that is coming, and we should be talking about it next week. But if that's something that you're interested in, we have a sample of it here in the store. And we've still got at least a couple of each of the months. So if you haven't done it yet and you're looking to start out a block of the month, and it's a good one. Makes a really cute quilt at the end. All right, I'm going to take a drink of water before moving on to our next items. All right. So, if you've come to the store, you may have noticed we have some new sort of for fun things that I've been working on. I have made little acrylic stiletto corner tools with little fun things on them. So we've got a gnome. He doesn't like to show up for the camera, I guess. A UFO with some cows. What if I get some paper here? I wonder if it will show up better behind some paper. Now, what if I get a dark quilt? Darker quilt, I should say. I'm trying to show these off because I'm proud. I made them here at the store. So I'd like for people to see them. Kind of see it. And then we have a cat one. Oh, the yellow is so much better to show up. And a dog one. So we have them both red and yellow. We're going to be getting green hopefully sometime this week. I just have to get the plastic to make them. And then maybe pink. Maybe pink. I can't say for certain, but we're going to try and get some pink acrylic in. It's not going to be clear, but it'll be, I mean, it doesn't need to be clear, right? You don't need to see through your hand or anything. So then next we just got like events and stuff that's coming up. Friday we have a Bernina 990 event. So if you're interested in Bernina, you want to give your feedback to some of the new features on the new machine, or if you're interested in the 990, you want to get into embroidery and sewing, you want to get your hands on it before you buy it. It is in the store. We're going to tune into a virtual Bernina educator person. She's going to demo all the features, talk about them, answer questions that you might have. There's going to be snacks and stuff. Let me get the times guaranteed because I know it is on Friday. Okay, I don't want to chat with myself at Fabric Bash, and I don't need directions to the building I am in. Google, please do what I want. It is from noon to 4 at the Nebraska location, and it will be from 11 to 3 at the South Dakota location. We're going to do them at the same time because it is at virtual event. It has to be at the same time. We don't really get to decide it. But if you are interested in the one here in Omaha, please make sure you're signing up for the Omaha location because I don't want you to sign up for South Dakota one and then have to drive 8 hours. Nobody wants you to do that. I mean, it's a cool place to visit with Rushmore and stuff, but kind of silly to just go up there for sort of a feedback demo class. Then we've got a podcast coming out tonight. Kathy, Julie, and Angie have a podcast called the Quilting Central Podcast. Their episode coming out tonight is an interview with Adam Sofun. I haven't met Adam. He seemed like a great guy when I was editing the podcast. They had a lot of fun, lots of laughs on that one. So if you're interested in learning about his story and how he got into quilting and became sort of, Adam Sofun, and then the stuff that he's working on now, tune into that because that one was a lot of fun. In next week, June, we are going to be at the Omaha Quilt Show. We are already starting our show pricing. If you're not going to make it out to the whole show and you don't want to deal with the crowd, you can come in and ask about our show pricing on machines, whether that be domestic or long arm machines. So yeah, coming in, I'll be there at the actual show though. So if you want to meet me, I don't know why you would, but come and say hi. I'll appreciate it. It's just going to be me and Jake at the one here in Omaha. Kathy's up in Rapid. Next month, we've also got, towards the end of the month, we've got a Handy Quilter event with Handy Quilter certified educators. So they're coming into our store with a van, a bunch of machines, and they're going to be teaching classes on the long arms. That is the 25th, 26th, and 27th. So that's a really good, they've got beginner classes. If you have a Handy Quilter and you're wanting to, try out, like you're not confident in your free motion quilting, they have classes for that. They have classes on the computer system. It's not technically handy quilter specific, like a lot of like the basic classes and the free motion class. Those will apply to any long arm, obviously, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. We did this last year, had a lot of great feedback. So we're doing it again this year. So if you're interested in long arming or interested in learning more about your long arming, that's a perfect opportunity to get more information. Other than that, the only thing I've got left is there is a 5th Saturday, this Saturday, 20% off everything that you can fit in your bash bag. We are giving out bash bags also in store that Saturday. So I've been gearing up for it all week. It might get a little crazy that day, but we really do appreciate people stopping by. And we just, love the Omaha quilt community. So thank you for tuning in tonight. That's all I've got for you. If you liked the intro, there will be a new one next week. I've already got it made. I just was running out of time because I was on that long arm delivery to get it up for tonight. If you have any ideas on music genres, stuff to do in those intros, let me know, and I will get those made because it's a lot of fun to do that, and I think it just adds a little bit to this. Also, we're going to be revamping our YouTube, so stay tuned. If you're on YouTube, be on the lookout for my face to be in a bunch more videos. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all had a good time. Sorry, I'm new at this. I'm not as good as Kathy and Jake are. But until next week, you guys have a great time. Nope, I need to not leave. I need to end the stream. What am I doing? All right, bye-bye.